Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. Welcome to the upcoming 28-day read. 11 energies stood out, 10 did too, so October could be significant. I am also getting July. November could be significant. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with a Cancer. You could be dealing with a Libra. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could be dealing with, we said Scorpio. Maybe Scorpio wants to, I don't know. For some of you, I was also getting, for some of you, a Taurus could be significant as well. So April into May. But okay. For some of you, something about the hallways, something about a high schooler could be significant, or you're in nostalgia because something's coming back. You're going to get a return of something, because I wanted to work with the Oracle of Mirrors for you. And I was seeing le retour. So something's coming back, or boomeranging, or karma, or a karmic cycle is coming back for some. And you're getting return on your investment. Whatever you have been investing in, you will know, because that's how the seeds that you sowed. Taurus could be significant, a religious figure, spiritual leader, a teacher, for some of you, a student as well involved in a situation. For some of you, you could be getting notes back, or for some of you, you're getting some type of recommendation. For some of you, you need recommendation letters, or someone needs a recommendation letter, and you're going to get that. You're going to get some news from an institution of higher learning for some. Oh, we got Capricorn energy. So in this tarot, they mix it. So we have here the energy of Leo and strength. We have here justice as well. We have here a Capricorn. So we do have some type of temptation, or something could have started in December for some, but we're Capricorn energy. We're going to be reading for our Capricorns. But you see how she's holding the weight. So justice is definitely involved in a situation. Un capriccio. 211, the name Capriccio could be significant for some, like an Italian could be significant for some, because I was just seeing something Italian before starting. So for some of you, an Italian is significant, but there could have been a caprice, like caprice, like doing something like capricious, like doing something like not necessarily malicious, but a little malice is involved in a situation for some. And we got Leo energy, so we do have Leo involved in a situation. So we'll do Capricorn first and then Leo after. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Leo, you're a Capricorn dealing with a Leo, or you could be a Leo watching for a Capricorn, and a Capricorn is of interest to you. For some of you, you could be married to a Leo, or you lady loca. For some of you, a gang is involved. For some of you, there could be a gang involved in a situation. What is going on? I'm getting something else. What is going on, my lovies? I'm getting something about gang rape. What is going on? Anyways, for some of you, there's a judicial procedure for some. It could involve the Leo. It could involve you. It could involve, I don't know. I'm getting some weird stuff here for some, but we got justice here. We have strength through justice, or you're going to need strength in a judicial procedure for some. We have the eagle here. So an eagle eye could be having to be taken. You have to take some type of late night trip somewhere. I don't know what you're involved in, my lovies, but it's giving me a stomach ache. Check out today's reading if you want. For some of you, I find that the energies kind of tie in together. Check out today's reading. It would be the reading for the 28th. For some of you, you could be going through a difficult legal procedure with you and your significant other, and it may have to do with some type of perversion for some, because I am also, it's something about diversion. I'm getting like Gillsbane, and like the females that would like scout females for perverted men and women, or youngsters, or I don't know. For some of you, there's some stuff in the field. So 411 energy, April 11th could be significant for some. 4 is an emperor, so this could be your partner for some, or work situation, or what you do for work. There's going to be a legal procedure. For some of you, you could have been like really like a side piece for some. Someone's a side piece in a situation. Someone is like, what is this? It's like covering for your sugar daddy, or if they weren't your sugar daddy, it's like you were their lover, but you were also like helping them undercover do some stuff that's gonna get everybody in trouble. And you know what's the funny part before starting? It was all for money. You know what's for Monica, for Moni, for some, and something about alimony and matrimony. You know what's curious? I was just at Starbucks and they were playing that song, I Can't Stand the Rain. It's my window, 511, bringing back sweet memories. And something, I don't know. Boom by Goots, my lovies. That's interesting. An interesting way to start. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. 5 of Wands energy. A Leo and a Sagittarius. Definitely Leo involvement in a situation. Conflict, fighting. 5 of Wands energy. Conflictual energies. Competition. A lot of fighting. For some of you, inbreeding. For some of you, dog breeding. What's going on, Leos? For some of you, definitely a lot of Leo energy. What's going on, Capricorn? Shit. What the heck? Competition, fighting, errors and omissions, headaches for some of you, headaches on your left temple for some. For some of you, you've been wearing your glasses. You've been wearing glasses. And here we go with this slow as molasses energy. For some of you, you like to use that phrase, or someone around you likes to use the phrase slow as molasses. And someone needs to take their classes. Someone's taking online classes for some. In this present moment, you got 10 of Hearts energy. For some of you, you got projects in this present moment that you're working on. For some of you, you can be working on your online classes. For some of you, you could be working on things that you feel are moving really slow, but their projects are slow and steady wins the race. Again, check out today's energetic read. For some of you, in this present moment, you have a female who doesn't have your best interest in mind in a situation. This one is this swan. Something about swan. Something about swan clinic. For some of you, this could be someone that works like in RBT, or somebody that works in a mental health facility, or someone that works as an autism case manager, or works with autistic children or people with developmental disabilities. But you got a person, this is someone new to you. For some of you, you could be in a subscription inscription. For some of you, you could be okay. For some of you, this is an older female. For some of you, there's an older female that can tell you that they're pregnant as well. For some of you, there's a family member that can also talk to you about a female that doesn't have your best interest in mind in a situation. Something wants to hide. Someone wants to hide some news. For some of you, there could be a mother working with a female in an institution that doesn't necessarily have yours or her best interest in mind, or a child, if a child is involved in a situation that has to do with autism. This person, an autistic child involved in a situation, this female doesn't have everybody's best interest in mind, but your mom is negotiating and she's going to try to hide some news from you, for you. I think this woman, for some of you, your mom may be trying to do like the right thing. It's almost like, I don't know. I'm getting like people that like the way it's coming in is like someone that thinks they're doing the right thing by talking to like a medical professional about a child. Like, you know, I think this child's autistic. And it's like, you're gonna go ballistic. For some of you, you're gonna be pissed. It's like they're trying to do it innocently. 811 was on the clock. They're trying to do it innocently. Definitely a Leo for some. They're trying to do it innocently, but the way it's gonna come out, it's like, if it's not involving a children, your mom is, for some of you, an older female, is going to try to do a phenomenon. This female's gonna try to do something not to lose something. Like, she doesn't want either to lose something herself, or she doesn't want you to lose something. I am getting it as an older female that's connected to you. This is not you watching this, but for some of you, it could be you as an older female. You're going to try to do something that's like, it's almost like, you know what I'm getting? It's like signing up for a phishing scheme innocently, thinking that you're doing something right. And then you're going to find out, oh shit, it was a fraud. It was like, someone's going to do something like that, but it's really like their energy doesn't feel tainted. It feels like, if anything, they just got taken advantage of, or they going to get taken advantage of in a situation, and they're going to try to hide this news from you. For some of you. That's cute. I'm seeing brute. Someone's astute, and I'm also seeing brute. They have like those big disposable bins, the big trash cans. That could be significant for some. Something about a repository. Something about a conglomerate. Someone's vomiting, or someone's going to vomit, or someone's been vomiting. Someone has bulimia, my lovey. Someone has bulimia. Someone has leukemia, I am getting. For some of you, there's bulimia and leukemia in the field for some. For some of you, you as a female or your partner, the Queen of Clubs in the 32 is you as the female querent or your partner. In some cases, it can also represent a female at work. For some of you, you could be supporting a female at work. For someone's bulimic. They've been like this for a while. Someone's bulimic. Again, check out today's reading. Someone throws up after they eat. And their stomach lining is like kind of screwed up. Someone has all types of issues, but someone throws up after they eat. I can't stand the rain. I'm getting the name Lorraine. I am getting, for some, I'm getting the name Ashley as well. Something about Allison. I am getting for some someone that actually like takes a lot of pride in like how they look. Like someone could be like a competitive something or other, or like they compete with their body, or fitness or something, a fitness model or something like that. But someone is bulimic, my lovies, and their stomach lining is all jacked up. I'm just the messenger here, my lovies. Take what they live in their fear. I'm gonna sneeze. God bless us, my lovies. In France, my French teacher, that always reminds me, 11:18 was on the clock. Excuse me, not 11:18, 11:15, but the 18th could be significant for some. My French teacher always used to tell me, it was curious, she used to tell me, when you sneeze in France, it means that you're being sincere. So there's some type of sincerity in a situation. For some Queen of Clubs energy, this is you or your partner. You're going to get some type of an invitation. For some of you, a blonde female is involved in a situation. For some of you, you could be a blonde female. For some of you, a surprise. For some of you, your daughter is quite, for some of you, your daughter is quite pleasant. For some of you, good news to come from a daughter or a friend, or a surprise invitation for some. There she is, a daughter or a friend. Queen of Hearts is your daughter. It's your sister or it's a friend, a well-meaning person. In this present moment, very quickly, a family. This is someone you consider, we are family. This is a real friend or a real sister for some of you. Ace of Hearts energy, this person could be coming to your home, or you could be spending time at this person's house. Take it how it resonates. But in this present moment, or very, very quickly, within the next few days, you will get news from a sister who's going to talk to you about her grays. And something about grays and a nanny. Something about a nanny, something about Nancy. Someone is insecure of her grays, but this is a sister, a friend, or a daughter to you. Good news, a surprise invitation. You could be doing something nice with your sister, my lovies. She feels really sweet. For some of you, you really get along with this sister or this friend, and it's going to be really nice. She's going to talk to you about Benjamin. Okay, she's going to talk to you about aging backwards for some of you. Ooh, she's going to talk to you about Ben. For some of you, we got the primary energy. It's the King of Hearts, changes, and 10 of Clubs. For some of you, there is a well-meaning man in your field. King of Hearts is a well-meaning man. It could be a friend. It could be a well-meaning gentleman. It could be your father for some changes. For some of you, your father's energy is also protecting you. For some of you, your father is very well off and envied. 13, 11. But you got really good news. Your father has really good news, or you have really good news when it comes to money or changes in money, a significant amount of money. For some of you, Monica. For some of you, your father can be visiting you, or you could be visiting your dad, or you're just going to hear really good news about a well-meaning man that's traveling about an hour or so away from where you are. For some of you, vehicle energy. For some of you, a lot of investing in expensive things. For some of you, a well-meaning man could be purchasing something that's going to make you very happy. For some of you, someone wants to buy a minivan. For some of you, I did see also a Mercedes, so somebody may want to buy a Mercedes van. For some of you, a Mercedes truck. For some of you, yeah, somebody definitely, ooh, Daphne. For some of you, there's a death in the field. For some of you, Ace of Spades to the 9 of Spades. For some of you, if your father has not passed yet, I do feel ancestral energy. So it may not be your dad, but it may be, a well-meaning man around you who's going to pass, a loved one. Take that how it resonates. But Ace of Spades to the 9 of Spades is a death. So you have a face-to-face with news of a death. For some of you, you will be receiving news. Ace of Diamonds is news, some type of an announcement or a paperwork. that has to do with a death. Ace of Spades to the Nine of Spades. For some of you, there could be an ending of a contract as well. Ace of Spades to the Nine of Spades can also bring in a divorce, a separation, or an ending of a contract or some type of situation. Or there could be an ending for a well-meaning man. A well-meaning friend could tell you that they ended something that's very important to them. Yeah, for some of you, delays when it comes to long distance travel. So you have the Nine of Diamonds, which are the delays. King of Diamonds, a long distance travel, someone with foreign origins and you, or someone in the military or in a uniform. And projects. For some of you have projects to work. For some of you have projects to work in the military. There are delays. For some of you have projects to work in a uniform. There are delays. For some of you have projects to travel at a distance. And there are delays maybe by the summertime, maybe by September for some. We did see a lot of Leo energy. So maybe by Leo season, later in July for some. Ooh, for some of you. Ooh, Bon, by écoute, my lovies. You got an Eight of Spades with the Jack of Spades with the Queen of Diamonds. For some of you, you have a group of females who play with hex work. For some of you, the Eight of Spades and the Jack of Diamonds are people, Jack of Diamonds, and they want to communicate with you. The Eight of Spades to the Jack of Spades, there's something about the right ankle. For some of you, some people are going to prison. But the Eight of Spades to the Jack of Spades, I wonder if the King of Spades is coming out. But I am seeing it in my mind's eye, and all they do is lie. Something about Amaya. Eight of Spades to the Jack of Spades are people that are willing to harm you, people that are willing to steal from you, harm you physically, or something about mochi, or emotionally or spiritually. Eight of Spades to the Jack of Spades, the Jack of Spades by itself is a man or a group of men or a group of men and women or a group of women who don't have your best interest in mind. With the Queen of Diamonds, that brings in the feminine energy of people who don't have your best interest in mind. The Jack of Spades is the most negative card in the 32 because these people are really willing to harm you, especially when it's with the Eight of Spades. These are people that are willing to harm you physically, emotionally, spiritually. They don't want what's best for you at all. They want your downfall, and they will do things, whatever they need to do to get their way in a situation. They may try to harm you. Again, for some of you, if you know, if you don't know, that's okay too. But these playboys, for some of you, there's a playboy situation involved. I don't know, my lovies. There's a lot of perversion in a situation, but these people are willing to harm you, do whatever they have to do to get what they think they need out of a situation, out of their greed. These people could play with hex work. Something about footsies. These people can also play with hex work. So for some of you, Eight of Spades to the Jack of Spades, hex work, hoodoo, voodoo, cuckoo, white magic, black magic, whatever you want to call it. Destructive manipulation of energy to harm themselves or others. Usually it's harming themselves through others because they think they're detached. 1711, they think they're a catch too. These could be a group of females who think they're a catch. For some of you, I am getting like porn star energy and people that are just involved in like reckless fast life, fast living. For some of you, Jack of Hearts to the Queen of Spades to the Eight of Clubs. For some of you, your mama may not have your best interest in mind in a situation, or your brother. There may be a drama with your mama, a brother, and a young lady as well for some of you, or a few young ladies. You got the Jack of Hearts, which is a brother, a friend, or a son. You got your Queen of Spades here, a mother, or this could be you as an older female, but you do have ancestral protection because you have both the King of Hearts and the Queen of Spades. So for some of you, if you have a brother that's not that well-meaning, for some of you, I am getting just being cautious with your brother because your brother may be hanging out, especially if you have a little brother. For some, your brother may be hanging out with people that don't have his best interest in mind, especially some females, but he's gonna be all right. For some of you, someone's worried about paperwork as well when it comes to your mother or an older female that needs to give you paperwork. There's a bunch of people involved in paperwork or administration for some, and they don't have your best interest in mind in a situation. For some of you, you may be losing a job. I'm just trying to like clean it up. These people don't give two shits. That's why I'm stuttering through it, because if they had a reason to actually, check out today's reading. For some of you, you may be fired or someone may be fired around you because people are mean-spirited, mean girls, mean guys. And all they do is lie. I'm just the messenger. For some of you, if there's an issue, or for some of you, there could be your brother involved in a situation, take it how it resonates. But for some of you, there's going to be paperwork and some type of an ending of a contract, but it's because these people are just mean spirits. I'm just the messenger. Boom. You do have 2 9s. So for some of you, after a betrayal, and you have 2 aces back to back opening up. up here. So after a betrayal, there's going to be a little bit of money you're going to receive, or somebody could receive a little bit of money from the military, or from a place where, for some of you, somebody worked somewhere with a uniform. It's like you're going to get your last check and then you can go. But you're going to be all right. You got projects after that to travel for some. This could open up portals for you to go travel somewhere or do something differently. 10 of clubs energy, 10 of clubs. So money, a significant amount of money for some. You got 3 tens for some. So you're going to be satisfied when it comes to travels eventually, but there are delays in travels for some, especially when it comes to a well-meaning man, or if a well-meaning man needs to come to see you for some, and you really want to see this person because it's feeling like there's an emotional tie there. There are a little bit of delays. They're just waiting on a little bit of money. And then once that money opens up, then they can go. For some of you, there are delays when it comes to this female who's deliberately, or a group of females deliberately delaying something for you when it comes to a soulmate or a soul's calling, or something that's very important to you. For some of you, you do have gossip here. You need to be careful who your friends are. You got 3 queens showing up, so you have to be careful who you call your friends, especially people that are around men that also call themselves your friends. At the base of this, you got a lot of people that call each other friends, and they're not your friends, my lovies. You could be in all types of someone's cocky. I don't know what that means. They can call you cocky. I almost feel like they think like, for some of you, you could have like you could be very respectful of yourself, and that makes people think that you're cocky. Something about pizza and something about Pizzagate. Something about Bill Gates. You could be very respectful of yourself. You don't involve yourself in certain things, and these people think that you're cocky. I don't know. They are not okay. These people are not okay. 8 of Spades energy. Spiritually, psychologically, they insist. For some of you, this is a young brunette. For some of you, these are people that work in administration, or a secretary of some sort. For some of you, this could be a light-skinned young brunette. For some of you, this could be somebody that again, I'm getting a secretary that's scandalous. They have no morals. They would do anything. They have no respect, no morals. In the long run, you're going to see something. They're trying to delay a situation, a sick situation. This young brunette, for some, or a group of young ladies who are all shady, who are not okay. They're heartless, and all they give a damn about is money, but they could pretend they care about everybody just because they're around a lot of people. I don't know. They're very cliquey. This feels like very cliquey energy. And they're worried about a contract, or they're worried about changes in a contract, or they want to screw you up in a contract. They want you not to get a contract because they want their friend to have a contract, so they don't give 2 shits if you suffer. This is the type of energy. There's an older female involved as well too, who's going to communicate with you, and this is going to be for you as a female, and there's going to be anger. I feel it, my lovies. For some of you, you may be betrayed in a contract by and a female has to deliver this news to you. 2211, but everything's going to be all right. It was sent from heaven. For some of you, there may be backfire of spell work, to be quite frank. Something in your tank. For some of you, you have a surprise when it comes to blocks in a situation, when it comes to a work situation. For some of you, if don't worry, baby, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing, it's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right, my lovies. You have a new opportunity when it comes to a work situation, something that you don't see. For those of you who do have some type of hidden enemy in a work situation, you have a surprise. You have another invitation. You have something new. Spirit closes one door, so something else can open up. You know what Spirit was giving us in the preliminary? Everything is falling apart, so better things can come together. Yep, you're gonna sign another contract. You're going to be upset. There's going to be a little bit of a delay. You actually may have to move, even for some of you, or whoever this applies to. 23/12, 23/11. By November, you're going to have to move for some of you, because there's going to be a dismemberment, but I'm getting it like you're not going to be a member of a clique anymore, or a clan anymore, or a group anymore. They didn't care about you or someone around you. You got a surprise. Spirit said move on. You got a surprise. You got something new coming in, my lovies. Let's do it. Get to it. Don't linger don't think about it too much. Don't think about it. Because I was seeing le travail in the everybody's going to get their karma, my lovies. You ain't got to worry. Yep, there's going to be this ending. There's going to be a block because of these people. 9 of Spades energy. Spirit's also blocking this negative energy from being procrastination. For some of you, a negative energy of procrastination. Procrastination nation. That's how they try to get it. They try to delay things until they can floor it. when you're about something, you don't waste time. When you're about something, you don't waste time. They try to, for some of you, it's like someone trying to delay something deliberately so they can really screw it up. And then they look for like, they ask like stupid questions about like, it's like, well, what if this or what if that? Like trying to act sincere. They're not sincere. They're not sincere. They live in their fear. Baby, don't worry about a thing. I saw the travail. I was seeing, did I say it? I was just about to say, I saw the travail in my mind's eye. So it's definitely about your work for some of you. I am seeing how this person is trying to pounce on you. So for some of you, there could be an older lady in a situation that's also involved. That's kind of like going to just kind of, again, cunning and attack. But, you know, you see these little snakes, you see all this stuff, but you're dreaming, you know this. You got premonitions about this. There's going to be a positive evolution. You have your ancestors protecting you, guiding you, telling you to walk through the path, the portal. Evolutions when it comes to situations. For some of you, evolutions when it comes to a baby or a child. For some of you, I think you're correct in not wanting to diagnose a child with anything just yet, 2511, because you want to give it time. Luck is on your side. You want things to evolve naturally, and they will, especially when it comes to your dreams, or you're foreseeing things. For some of you, by the new moon energy, you're foreseeing things. The hidden, what it was hidden will come to light. For some of you in a work situation, or you're just working on yourself, you're working on your dreams. For some of you, you could be very motivated, but people are kind of trying to like, I think Spirit's supporting your motivation, my lovies. I think if you wanted to shift gears, I think for a while you could have been in your fears and very comfortable in a work situation, and Spirit wants to shake things up for you. Maybe if you're not leaving your job completely, Spirit's going to bring you to do something else, and this fox is going to actually help you. It's a sacred trickster. So they're going to help you to really challenge yourself to grow, change, evolve, maybe try something new, maybe do something that you've always wanted to do. There's a very positive evolution here for you. I feel it. I think it's sweet. You just need to heal it, or you need to hear it. It's going to cause a little bit of instability. I'm not saying that it's not, but I'm saying that you're going to be put on the spot so you can shine. 2611. Because we have, I told you, le retour. You have le retour. You have the return of karma. For some of you, you have a return of a person or something from the past. For some of you, you want to go back to something. Or you want to be, there's something in your spirit that's calling you to look past your ego and move forward into something new. Try something new, different. You have a return of a karmic cycle, a closing of a karmic cycle for a new one to come in. And then you get your return on your investments that you've been investing in for the last X amount of months or X amount of years. I'm getting the last 10 years for some. It's time to really, something about tenure, something about Tanya for some. You got to switch it. You got to Nicole for some, and something about Nicoletta or Nikolai. You got to switch it up, my lovies. You don't lie. Anyways, my lovies, stay well, stay absolutely well. That was beautiful. I loved it. I think you're going into a new cycle for some of you. That's fun. If you need a private reading, we got a few energies, but you know, we try to do a synopsis of the whole situation for everybody. But if you need a private reading, my lovies, feel free to book in the description box. 2711. Jesus, a lot of 11 energy, huh, my lovies? But until next time, my lovies, or until very soon, your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. You're definitely dealing with a Leo, because a Leo keeps like Leo is just a friend, and a Sagittarius and an Aries for some, and adores you. Or fire signs, dang, loves you and adores you. And Aquarius, spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend and your spirit friends, and a Scorpio and your sister friends and your spirit friends. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever, homies. Peace. And Priscilla.